Welcome back everyone to qualifying. It's Nick here. I don't know who else you was expecting, but it's round 13 of the Blundering Championship we're going through. We're in Belgium Spa. If you watched in practice, you'll pretty much know what this track has to offer. If you're just joining us now, then well, you're going to find out. It's a rather fast track. Pole position in the real race, at least in 2010, was by Mark Webber for Red Bull. But let's see what happens this time round. In practice, Vettel was fastest with 151.564. That's in the Blundering Championship, not real life. Just ahead of Webber on 151.646. So those two are out in the lead. I was 9th with a 154.484, so some 1.9 seconds slower, but I wasn't really going for it. So let's go out on the track. I don't want to do that many laps because I want to conserve the wear of the tyres. The championship is currently being run by, well, won by Hamilton with 169 points. He hasn't scored any points for a while. Hope that continues so we can close in on him. Second is Vettel, 155. Third, Mark Webber, 143. And I'm in fourth on 133. Massa for Ferrari, 130. He won last time out in Hungary. And sixth is Fernando Alonso with 126. It's all pretty close, so 40 odd points between first and sixth. Right, I love this bit here. So the installation lap, first of all, we go down in a bit of a pit and then up. Hold on to your lunch. So the G-force through there must be quite huge. In qualifying now, we're on option tyres, which should prove a bit more grip to the prime tyres I used in practice. Hopefully everyone else is on their fastest tyres in practice so I can gain a bit on them. But I certainly did spin a lot in practice, that is for sure. As I say, the real race was won by Lewis Hamilton. There was one point in this where he was 72 points ahead of me, so I'm closing a bit, but we have had a number of collisions. You could say I was at fault for those, but anyway, especially Hungary. But never mind, put that all behind us. It's going to create a more exciting championship, I'm sure. I don't know who's going to win. Lewis Hamilton must be favourite at the moment, but Sebastian Vettel is slowly creeping into it. Webber's on the outskirts as well, and so the Ferraris. But I definitely need a good result here. If I don't get a good result, then it's, well, we're running out of races really. There's 19 rounds, this is round 13. The one after this is Italy, which is another fast track, Monza. So if I do well in this race, then I'm probably going to do well in Italy as well. 9th quickest in practice. Vettel's currently fastest here, so he's in provisional pole position. I certainly need to get near the front here, because typically if Lewis Hamilton gets pole position, he does tend to drive away unless someone crashes into him. No comment. Right, okay, first lap. I don't want to waste the tyres too much, so hopefully I just do one quick lap and in. There's a 36% chance of rain in the race, which could make it awkward, but it's bone dry at the moment. I haven't got hardly any downforce set up on this car. It's all about hitting the lines because these are very fast corners. That's slightly wide, so I could have gone quicker through there. So we'll just put a banker time up first of all, so I might very well do 2 timed laps. Come on, McLaren. You see the cloud up there? Could be rain on the horizon, so it's not a clear day. Very deep into there. Lucky the car didn't spin. I must have been quite close to it, but it didn't even flinch, so I'm quite pleased with this setup at least. Turned in slightly early there, but there's quite a lot of runoff on that bend. Qualifying does tend to be quite crowded because we've only got 20 minutes to set our fastest time. There's no Q1, Q2 and Q3 here because I've got it set up on short weekend mode. Could randomise the grid up a bit, but it hasn't tended to so far. And I can't believe we're on round 13 already. The weeks are just flying past. Lovely circuit, this Spa. Longest circuit in the race calendar, I believe. If it's raining, then you wouldn't expect any laps below 2 minutes. Okay, so far I've won 2 races out of the first 12. This is Bahrain, the first race, and Canada. Hamilton's won 4, Vettel's won 1, Alonso won and Massa won. I think Webber's either won 2 or 3, I can't quite remember. Right, very important to get this right. A little bit deep. Okay, so it should be a first lap. I don't think it's going to be anything special. Keep an eye on the clock.
That's 4th place.
Fourth. Well, that's not a bad marker. 4th place. I was 9th quickest in practice. A 4th is great. Let's go around again, see if we get any green on the first split. If I don't, I'll probably come straight back in again to try and preserve those tyres. Hug that. I'm sure that's quicker than last time. Our first split is up the end of here. Check out for green on the right. Green, please. Is that 1 or 2 tenths? I can't glance over too much because I might spin off. That's definitely quicker than before. Okay, so just got to hold on to it round here and I should go 2 tenths quicker. Could put me on the front row of the grid. Well, it would have done if that hadn't happened. Yeah.
We can confirm you have a left front puncture.
Oh, and I got a puncture. Oh no. See, that sort of thing can happen in the race. Yeah, I've got no good now. So I'm just a mobile blocker. Look at that left tyre. It's wriggling left to right. It might actually fully come off the rim. Car is really struggling to turn in and that is deflating. That's a shame because that lap was going well. Hamilton's gone round quicker than me. I've dropped down to 5th place. Yeah, I ideally want to be ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Hopefully I've got enough. Yeah, I can't let it stay like this. Hopefully I've got enough time to get back into the pits. Better let this car go past. Yep, it was a Lotus, I think, Kovalainen perhaps. Hopefully I've got enough time to get back in the pits, then to change this tyre and then go back out again. See that black tyre there on the graphic display? Oh, it's flashing blue now. Oh, it's Trulli in that Lotus. What is he doing? He slowed right down. I mean, it's dangerous me driving this fast. Oh, now he's having another go on the other side. What is he doing? Oh no, that was Rosberg and Schumacher. So the 2 Mercedes boys, I've held both of them up, but I've not been penalised. Oh, look at that. Okay, right, I need to get back out again. 4th wouldn't be disastrous. Well, 5th wouldn't be disastrous, but I don't want to be alongside Lewis Hamilton because there's only a short run into the first corner, and there's going to be a bit of a melee there. I want to be as near the front as possible to avoid any collisions, because no doubt someone's going to get tagged round. Although overtaking here isn't as bad as a lot of the other races. You can get them under braking. How much time we got left? I know these sessions only tend to last about 20 minutes. Right, currently 6th on option tyres. We've only got 8 minutes left.
Down the order. We're currently in 6th.
I'm sure I can do better than that. Let's go out straight away.
Let's fire up the engine.
I mean, I was quicker before that puncture, wasn't I? I went out wide. Quick, 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 quick. There's a lot of caravans up the top there. One's got a flashing window. Is that a glitch? Maybe. Come on, let's turn this season round. I've been in... Well, I was 1st place initially, wasn't I? Then I dropped to 2nd, then 3rd, then 4th, and now I'm being caught by the Ferrari people. But yeah. I mean, if I can get to the last race and be within 25 points of 1st place, that would be great, because then potentially I still could win, and that'll keep the excitement up. But I think I still need a few favours from the other drivers to drop a few points. In the opening, I think about 9 or 10 races at least, Lewis Hamilton was immaculate. I don't want traffic in my way. If there's any track where you're less likely to have traffic in your way, it's this one. It's such a huge lap, so the cars will be spaced out a lot more. Is that Al Jassari again? He never does me any favours. But this is just an installation lap. If this was the qualifying lap, there'd be more of a problem. I think I just drove past a Lotus that was off the track. The Utsi... Oh, what's that? Right, okay. This is going to be a bit awkward. Let me pass Al Jassari in the Toro Rosso. I don't know if he's on an in-lap or an out-lap, but he's making it awkward. Let's just speed past him. Don't tag me like you did in Germany twice. No, I think he's dropped sufficiently far back. That's all right. Nice bit of run-off there. If that was just gravel, I'll be doomed. Almost went off again where I got the puncher before. Al Jassari is right behind me, but I don't want to risk looking back. Yeah, well, I did anyway. Hopefully he comes in. I don't want him behind me. Got good acceleration, this McLaren. I'm quite pleased with this setup I've gone for. I tinkered it ever so slightly. I went for a low downforce and then altered a few things to try and get the balance right, but it feels okay in the corners. I work best with the 50-50 ballast, although no doubt you can go quicker altering that.
Down to 6th place.
Yeah, 6th place. I think Hamilton must have moved up a few places as well, because I'm behind the two Mercedes, Rosberg and Michael Schumacher. 7 times world champion Michael Schumacher, in his second career here. Right, there's time to be had. I think I can move up at least a couple of places here. Good, pleased with that. But, you know, the first sector is probably the easiest of all the sectors. Come on, let's have a few temps at least here when I hit that. 2 temps quicker. Couple of cars ahead of me. Could cause a problem, we'll see. Yeah, this is going to cause a problem. Right, I can dive in here. Just, whoa! Jeepers! Right, I must have lost a few temps there. Is he going to nudge me out? No. Right, that could have been a lot worse, but that was awkward. So that's dispatched one of them, and this is Liuzzi, I think, in the Force India. Just under 5 minutes left of the session. Oh my word, just let me pass. Hasn't held me up so far. Come on, please let me through this side. Yeah, I'm wide, I've gone offline. Oh, that's awful. I probably lost about 4 temps there. But got past them without spinning off, that's the main thing. Am I quicker than before? We're going to get a second split. I am. By about 4 temps, 5 temps almost. Right, this is going to move me up the order, but I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed at Liuzzi. Why did I get him at that bend? If he'd let me pass earlier, I could have done it. He's obviously on an in-lap, because he's not going very fast. Come on, can I get near the front row? Great. Great, I could have messed up easily there. Right, here we go. This is going to be my last lap, no doubt. Come on, what's that going to be? Pole. Pole position. Oh, look, I gained loads of time in that last section. Look at that. Brilliant. Am I going to hold on to pole position? I'll be quite pleased if I do. After being 9th quickest in practice, that's a huge, huge leap forward. So it's me first for McLaren. Second is the 2 Red Bulls, Vettel and Webber, and Alonso for Ferrari sneak 4th. Don't know where Lewis is at all. Look to see if Hamilton's name's going to pop up.
We need to get some heat into them. Brake hard in the next few corners.
Yeah, we'll pit this time, so this ain't going to be quick. So completely eased off. I don't know who that is coming up behind me, but I don't want to hold him up and get a penalty. Haven't got any warnings for cutting corners this time, as I did in practice. So that's good. I've bought a bit more time there. Hamilton still not featuring in the top 4. Just over 3 minutes to go. I'll be coming in this pit stop, this lap. This has been a great qualifying session.
3 minutes remaining in the
If it
session.
stays like this, I'll be very, very pleased indeed. Can Vettel go around quicker? I don't know who's left on the track going to set a time. Oh, if Lewis isn't in the top 4, this will be quite nice, but no doubt he'll overtake a few people on the first lap. Ideally, although I don't wish any harm to come to my teammate, ideally I like to see him get nudged off. But it's unlikely we're going to bump into each other then on the start if there's any distance. That's a nice gap I've got to Sebastian Vettel. The 4 times world champion now, but at this time I don't think he'd won at all, had he? This might have been his first championship win. When Red Bull went super dominant, so they might get super fast to a few of the last few races of this season. Right, 2 minutes 12 left for anyone to beat my time. Looking good so far, but you say don't count your chickens before they're hatched. Right, is anyone going to fly up there? Alonso will be pleased with that 4th place. That's quite good for him compared to other positions he's had so far, although he has won 1 race so far this season. Currently sitting 6th in the championship, the Spanish driver, with 126 points. 4 points behind his teammate Massa, and he'll be looking to try and get ahead of him. It's all about beating your teammate as well as trying to win the championship. Right, what's going to be the twist in this? Is someone going to unpass me right at the last second?
Currently the fastest person on the track.
I know. 4 temps, almost half a second ahead of Vettel. Let's speed this up. Boom. That's it.
Paul, that's Paul. Congratulations, that was a fantastic qualifying session.
Absolutely awesome. So I'm going to start from pole position for the race that's going to go up tomorrow in Spa in Belgium. So, you know, I'm giving you entertainment. I've picked up my game the last few races. So I hope to see you for the race tomorrow. Until then, take care and goodbye.
Goodbye.